In this video, we're going to find out, is Bitcoin finally going to break out from this consolidation range? Yes, we saw that Bitcoin saw a retracement and a consolidation over time, but this looks extremely bullish. But yes, we're also going to look at some altcoins that look extremely bullish and are ready to break out. So if you want to trade the next move on the spot market, or even trade on the futures market, guys, make sure to watch the video until the end, because I'm going to give you altcoins that are ready to explode. So with that being said, smash up the like button and subscribe, and now let's directly start with today's content. And yes guys, I've been telling you that Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart came all the way back up to the 200, 100 and the 50 moving average, and we can see that Bitcoin had this retest round about the 13 moving average, this white line, which gives us the indication, are we in a bullish or even in a bearish trend if the price movement consolidates underneath the 13 moving average. And this of course is our first bullish indication that the price movement is trading above the 13 moving average. And yes, we can see that this candle, the 4-hour candle, which closes in exactly 20 minutes, is above the 100 moving average. So we could expect that the price movement is first of all going to pump all the way up to the next major level, being the 200 moving average, which is exactly at the price range of 98,000 US dollars. But if we're going to see this move all the way to the 100,000 US dollars, because this looks extremely bullish, we are forming this reversal pattern, this W, or even this triple bottom exactly here. So this is overall extremely bullish for Bitcoin, and we could expect the first price target, the 200 moving average, and after that the 100 moving average. But guys, this is only going to be the beginning of a major breakout from this major consolidation, because yes, a lot of people were calling for lower numbers, that Bitcoin is going to come all the way back to the 80,000 US dollars, which might be a possibility, because even during a bull market, we could expect these retracements of around about 20%, even to 40% during a bull market. So keep that in mind. But here we can see a consolidation over time. This means that the price movement is ranging in between the range low and the range high, exactly at the levels of the previous all-time high. And this gives us the next bullish indication that here are a lot of buyers, institutions, nations, companies, whales or individuals that know exactly what time it is, that you should be accumulating and not worry about any FUD that we can see in the market through any regulations. Because if you want to trade this next move on Bitcoin, all you need to do is go down in the video description below and sign up to BloFin, where you first of all receive a major deposit bonus if you use my exclusive link. But yes, BloFin is also a non-KYC exchange, so you don't have to provide any information where you stay and who you are. And this is exactly why we are in the crypto space, the decentralized money. Yes guys, this is going to be the money of the future. And yes, you can copy all of my trades by joining my free signal group, where I give you all of these entries on the spot market or even on the futures market. Because yes, we opened this trade on Solana, Bitcoin, Mudang, being a meme coin on the Solana network, and also BNB, because ultimately guys, we're about to see a major breakout, because we have looked at the total 3 market cap on the daily chart, and we can see we are really coiling up. We are forming this bullish flag, which gives us the indication that we could expect this major breakout. And once again, we saw that the overall market cap, the total 3 market cap of the overall crypto market, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is consolidating at the 50 moving average. So this is extremely bullish. And once again, we are forming a bullish reversal pattern, this W or even double bottom with a low and a higher low exactly here, a high and a higher high. So this is extremely bullish, and this gives me the indication that not only Bitcoin is going to see a major pump, no, the overall crypto market, and we are going to look at some altcoins. But before we're going to do that, let's go over to BloFin, because yes, I posted this trade on Solana and we're already in a major profit of 20%. And yes guys, we also opened this trade on BNB, the Binance Smart Chain, because with all this crypto adoption, all the retail investors entering the crypto market, we could expect that this is going to see a major pump towards the upside. And yes guys, even if you're watching the show, this isn't too late to enter the trade exactly here. Yes, we opened exactly at this low, where we can see we had a lot of support exactly within this region. But yes, your stop loss should be anywhere under these lows, because ultimately guys, maybe we could expect some volatility, but I do expect that we are are going to get the major altcoin pump over the weekend, because in the previous bull cycles we saw that the weekends were extremely bullish. Yes, we're still in this trade on paper that we opened a long time ago. Yes, we opened the swing trade one day before Christmas, and then we saw that the price movement saw a slight consolidation, this major pump from Elon Musk posting over on X. And yes, we're seeing that the price movement is forming this major continuation pattern, this symmetrical triangle. And if we're going to get this breakout, yes guys, you can even enter this trade exactly here with a stop loss underneath the previous low. But ultimately, we could expect this major breakout. And yes, we are even in this trade on Solana, because Solana looks extremely bullish. If we're going to go on the 1 hour chart of Solana, because we have formed this perfect continuation pattern, we open this trade exactly here. So ultimately guys, now's the time to really load up into these altcoins, because the total tree market cap is ready to explode. And if we're going to go over to the next post, yes, we're going to look at Ethereum being the leading indicator for the overall altcoin season. If Ethereum is going to get a major pump and is going to outperform against Bitcoin, we could expect the biggest altcoin season. And yes guys, with all the adoption, the pro-crypto government, Donald Trump being the president, we could expect a major explosion. And yes, I'm talking about the biggest altcoin season, because if we're going to look at Ethereum in the previous cycles, in Q1 2017, we saw this major pump just in Q1. And afterwards we saw this continuation. Yes, Ethereum went up in Q1 2017 580%, and in Q1 2021 we saw that it went up 183% just in Q1, and afterwards we even saw this continuation. And once again, in Q1 2025, we are about to see a major pump. And yes guys, this is not going to be the end, because we've looked at the cycle of Bitcoin and what we could expect and when we could be at the cycle top. So if you missed this video, go over to my YouTube channel, make sure to be subscribed, and I also made a dedicated video how to trade on BloFin. So ultimately guys, now is the time to really trade the next move. So if you want to copy all of these trades, make sure to be in my free Telegram group, where you'll find all the information how to join my free Signal group, because I'm giving you all of these trades for absolutely free. And if you've been watching my previous video, you'll know that I'm extremely bullish on Solana. Yes, the Solana ETF approval in 2025 is getting more likely each and every day, because we can see that it is already on Poly Market at around 85%, that we're going to see the approval of Solana ETF during 2025, and this is going to be extremely bullish. Yes, we've looked at the price movement of Solana in the previous video, where I told you we have formed this perfect symmetrical triangle. We saw this breakout, we traded this move all the way up here, we took some profits, we saw this consolidation or this retracement with a perfect retest from the symmetrical triangle, and now we're seeing this continuation. And yes guys, we opened this trade this morning, and I'm going to take profit all the way up here, because ultimately guys, now is the time to really wake up. And now we're going to look at some coins that you should be buying on the spot market, or even trading it with a leverage exactly now. And the first coin we're going to look is Link. On the weekly chart, we saw this major breakout. Yes, and now we saw this retest of previous resistance, which will turn into support exactly here. And yes, ultimately, I do expect a continuation for Link all the way to the previous high, being a conservative price target. But afterwards guys, we're going to get a massive explosion. But this move all the way to the previous all-time high, this could happen within a month. So this is 134%, and you're going to enter after a retracement, so you're going to buy the lows. So if you're not invested into Link, or you're not in a trade on Link, this would be my first call. And the next coin that you should be accumulating is Injective, because Injective came all the way back down to our spot entry, and yes, this is perfectly the 100 moving average on the weekly chart. So this is extremely bullish. We can see that the price movement is coiling up and forming a low, a higher low, even higher low, and this is extremely bullish, because ultimately guys, if we're going to break out from this range, we could expect a fast move. So Injective would have been an entry exactly here. This was my first call, we saw a major pump, this was my second entry, and once again, if you sold the top, guys, this move towards the upside all the way to your entry is going to come extremely fast. So I told you, either sit on your hands and wait after this consolidation comes all the way back to your entry, and you're going to be in profit, and you bought exactly within this accumulation range, or you could be accumulating on the way down. But if you didn't buy all the way down here, guys, this is going to be your second chance to enter Injective at these lows before we're going to see a major breakout. And yes, I do expect that Injective is at least going to reach the $100 level and even further, because remember, this is going to be a major altcoin season, and the next coin we're going to look at is Uniswap. Yes, I've talked a lot about Uniswap. We entered exactly here with a community, so a major pump, a retracement, all the way back down to the 13 moving average. But guys, we can see a lot of resistance exactly here, but once we're going to break this level, this is once again going to be a fast move. And once again, I do expect that Uniswap, even launching an update in the coming month, is going to see a major pump to at least the $100 level. So yes guys, if you're not into the crypto market yet, you're still buying the lows, you're still buying in the major accumulation phase. Don't wait for any major retracement or any FUD in the markets, because they just want to hold you off from buying exactly now, because you're still buying low from this major altcoin season that we're going to expect. And the next coin we're going to look at is the Uniswap on Solana being Jupiter Swap, because Jupiter looks extremely bullish. We saw this consolidation, and like I told you in a previous video, that Jupiter looks exactly the same as Uniswap in the previous cycle, so we could expect a major move. And yes, we're seeing that Jupiter is ready to break out, so you can buy Jupiter exactly here. Once again, buying in this major accumulation zone, you are buying the lows. So what are you waiting for? Load up exactly now. And the next coin is one of my favorites, being Stacks, because they develop a lot on the Bitcoin network, and this is going to be the future. Bitcoin being the global liquidity and digital gold. So Stacks is going to be my first option when it comes to second layers on the Bitcoin network. We are forming this bullish continuation, this major accumulation. We had our major entry exactly here, where we retested the 100 and the 200 moving average on the weekly chart, where everybody was extremely fearful. We bought the lows, and after this major dump, again, fear in the markets, you're going to buy the absolute bottom for Stacks before we're going to see this major breakout. And yes, I do expect that Stacks is going to make an easy 10x. This means 1000% exactly from here. So what are you waiting for? Your first thing that you need to do, if you're not into the crypto market yet, is make sure to be subscribed to B4Crypto, activate the bell, smash up the like button, sign up to BloFin NO KYC EXCHANGE, and if you want to pay with your crypto without relying on any bank or any centralized authority, make sure to get your REDOTPAY Visa card for only $10, a virtual debit card, or even for $100, a physical card where you can pay with crypto instantly with your crypto debit card and spend your crypto globally. So ultimately guys, I do expect this major breakout. Bitcoin is going to reach the $100,000, and we're going to get this major breakout over the weekend for all of these altcoins. So yes guys, I gave you all of these entries, so if you want to trade the next move on the futures market and copy all of my trades, make sure to be in my free Telegram group, smash up the like button, and most importantly guys, now's the time to wake up. B4Crypto, and we see each other in the next video.